Hi guys, this is Alex, and welcome back to the Ur-Quan Masters Project 6014. So, I need to do a few things. Let's see. I need to go to the middle of Or's space. Well, actually first, let's see. We're close. Kind of close to Shofixty space. Where is Delta Gorno? Right there. We need to go there. Find the Shofixty homeworld. Alright. So you guys have told me a few things that I need to do, that I need to check out before I finish this demo. So we're gonna check out those in this episode. Hopefully I won't miss anything. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll find out. We will find out. Alright, are we about there? I think we are. Yeah, we are. Alright, I take it it's one of these things. Oh, God. Thank you, Windows, for fucking everything up, as usual. Okay. No, I already spoke to you. Captain, we have great news. One of the patrols that we thought lost has returned home. Oh. Upon entering Gamma Angstrom, they ran into an asteroid field, which their scanners didn't detect before it was too late. Two of the scout ships collided with asteroids, sustaining severe damage. And they had to return home at a greatly diminished speed. The perilous journey was not in vain, though. The patrol discovered there is a planet covered with abundant life. And Beta Hycetus, something. Although cool and arid, the planet might someday be transformed into a home sustainable for Shofixty with proper terraforming tools. Alas, by scanning the Alliance data banks, it seems that no known race possesses such technology, not on a planetary scale at least. Oh, okay. Okay. Yes, thank you, Windows. Alright, wait, I thought it was this one? Delta Gorno. Was it Delta Gorno 2 or 1? There were a lot of ships around this one. Yeah, not this one. Alright. I don't recall which one it was. I know it was one of these planets. Probably has a starbase around it. Whichever one it is. Well, that one doesn't have a starbase around it. Try here? No. I know it's gotta be one of these things. I don't know which one. Oops. Okay, yes, we already spoke, thank you. I would think it would have a starbase around it. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's just a planet. Alright. Well, unless I missed something, there is no Shofixty home planet yet. Just a home star system. Alright, that's fine. In that case, we've checked out all of that. So, what? Don't go back. Yo, we have other stuff to do now. Thank you. We have to go to, let's see, the center of Or's space. We have to check them out, apparently. Alright. So we found the Shofixty in Delta Gorno. Now we need to go to the Or's space. And we need to visit the Yehat starbase. Okay. And the Cyrene homeworld. We need to check that out too. Alright. We can do that one next because that one's close to this one. So we'll do that next. So next we're going to check out the Ur's center world. Well, all right. Beware, beyond this point lies danger. You are not prepared to face it. What's so dangerous? You're not knowing is your best protection for now. We are sorry to prevent your actions, but we value your well-being too much to allow you to venture any further. Do not feel bad. In the fullness of time, you might be ready for more knowledge, like in the full version of this game. Alright. I have a feeling that is a reference to the fact that the Urs, and the Androsynth had a very
A game campers are to make talk with us, the Urs. Do we play this game? We do, and do not hurt in the jury.
Right.
Urs must be on.
We'll be going.
Only joke.
Right. Right. Anyway. I'm guessing that's the fact. I'm guessing that was sort of a reference to the fact that the whole thing with the Urs and the Androsynth, and the fact that if apparently if there's like some species or something from another dimension, and if you know about them, then they can hurt you or something, which is kind of really creepy. Those things are super fast. Yes, we spoke before. Yes, we're here. See you later. So we need to go to the homeworld, which should be near where the starbase is. Yep. In fact, it should be right at the center of the orbit of the starbase. Again, we welcome you to our Gaia, Captain. Make yourself at home. Oh. Yes, it's nice to be here. The pleasure is ours, Captain. Now what can we do for you? We're looking for the 060 scouts. We do know of your quest, Captain, but there is little we can do for you in the way of information. Our penetrator vessels are confined to our sphere of influence for their own safety. Space is still hostile at this time, but there are other ways we can assist. Stop by our starbase, Captain, and you can refuel. Also, we furnish you with one penetrator vessel. Use it well. Take care of it, and you will be rewarded. Alright. That's all for now. Please come back again soon. Okay. Well, they were helpful. They gave me a ship. Free ship! Alright, and we need to visit the Yehat starbase. Which one was Jihad Homeworld? One of these. Still allergy season. Alright. So we got a free ship. We might need to refuel at some point. No, we'll see. In any case, we still need to head to the Yehat, find their starbase, and we need to find a Ur-Quan vessel. Because apparently those are still around. So we should find one. Not too sure about fighting it, but we could at least find it. Alright. Alright, there it is. Yes, I already spoke with you, didn't I?
Human Captain Friend, it is my pleasure as Station Commander to welcome you to our first joint Kunk and Yehat colony.
But my dear brother, I think you're still dizzy from this morning's chanting session. We had agreed on this. It is I who gets to play Station Commander for today.
As you can see for yourself, Captain, we're still struggling with the concept of shared leadership. Please, come back later. You can consult our Conch Queen on Gamma Serpentis 1 in the meanwhile.
Gamma Serpentis 1, alright.
What a delightful surprise to see our old human Captain Friend again. We often think of you and how you aided the clans in their revolution to overthrow the Zeebrite dynasty. Stories are told to hatchlings. It's been too long. We thought you'd settled for a quiet life on Vela. What brings you here in a Ur starship? We're pleased to see our old friend. Missing's your fixty, you say? We have no news on their patrols, but a Terminator scout group reported something interesting on Gamma Janus 2 while chasing a lone Korra vessel. You might consider checking it out. Apparently it bore the hallmarks of a precursor item. The group was in hot pursuit and had no chance to investigate.
Okay. Okay, I think we already spoke to these guys.
Goodbye, Earthling
So
friend. You're always welcome in Yehat's space.
alright, wait. I was speaking with
I trust
There
you
we
don't
go.
mind my bypassing regular channels to talk to you directly. It is wonderful to see you again. In a way, yes. We spoke from the heart there, all as one speaking as all. I spoke to you then from my heart, though I wasn't really aware of it at the time, and I'm not sure what we said, but yes, we did.
Right. Right.
Yes, that was quite important. And thank you for your guidance on the timing of our return. It was well meant, Captain, and it did help.
Let's see.
The rebel clan's main victories were moral and with words. The people yearned for change, but rebellion was unacceptable, and asking nicely didn't look like it would get very far, which put them in a bit of a tight spot, right? It got to the point that the loyalists weren't so much loyal to the Queen as against the idea that rebellion was a good way of changing government, but the Queen was absolute, so no one could say that. In the end, they just agreed to make someone queen while skipping the rebellion step. I'm not sure how that part works, and neither are they. And who better than someone truly neutral in that fight? Someone reasonably coherent, conciliatory, very photogenic, and who maintains all of those while having the old tar beaten out of her. So, in the span of a day, I went from little old Bracky-Gurdy, inmate number something or other, to Bracky-Gurdy the First. And that's quite a difference, let me tell you. It's not really about me, is it? The clans needed a symbol to unite them. A symbol that happens to wield absolute executive power. I do what needs to be done, and don't do the other things. Mainly what needs to be done is to figure out what needs to be done. It's getting harder now that people know, no matter how far I have my head in the clouds, I'm hard to fool. I didn't get where I was among the Pekunk by tolerating phoniness. There is quite a lot of that around these days. Holy my bee, yes it is. I'm adapting though, that's what life does it not? A little change, adapt, another little change, adapt, a big change. Go extinct mostly, but some adapt. This and that. Factionalism, xenophobia, turning a blind eye to the needy, refusal to consider alternatives, and most troubling to the peers, perversion of honor. Nothing we haven't all lived with for as long as our respective species have been sapient. Court is a little bit like wading through mud. You can do it with flat, wide feet or long, thin legs. I go with the long, thin legs myself. You could also wear a wetsuit. Maybe that's more of what I'm doing, but sometimes you wish you could exercise the whole lot of it. But these demons belong here. They're ours. The outer darkness can't have them.
Okay. I think you lost me there for a moment.
On this? Not that I know of. Please, though, do prevent the destruction of all life in the galaxy. That would be dreadfully inconvenient.
I'll try.
Somewhat busy. The most important part is finding good people. And the second most important part is trusting them. That's hard, but you have to do it. We're all children before the cosmos, and nothing's worse than some brat who thinks she can run everyone else's lives. A perspective like that helps as a queen. It's not half as interesting to hear the description as it is to actually sniff the stew of mixing cultures, to guide and learn and find things out, to squint out the liars and expose them to the light of day, for their own good of course, and ride the updraft of civilization as far as we can. As awful as things can get, you always need to look up.
Right.
What do I think? It's way better than utter annihilation. Not even close. The
Good
way
point.
we're being sidelined by the Chmer is just a snip of bitter root in the stew of life. I would very much have loved to engage with the Vux and treat them with the love they need to be free of their negativity, but not to be. And the Mycon, well, as long as the planets they're rearranging aren't inhabited, well, they can do their thing too. Sure, they're a bit rough around the edges, could use a touch more loving kindness and consideration of the needs of others, but nobody's perfect. Some in this court welcome these decisions, but you know, Captain, that whatever happens, whoever you offend, and no matter the rules, as long as you look out for those on the bottom, as long as your compromises have heart, you're our friend. You're welcome here, even if you don't do those things. They will be somewhat less enthusiastic.
Right.
Certainly. The first thing to understand is that there is more than one universe. Not an infinite number, but quite a few. And many of them are in little groups, each related to the others in a sequence. Our world is in one of these, and in the later version, I will be able to give you more concrete advice. But with the wind as it is, this metacosmology lesson is all I have to offer.
Alright.
Adios, humanos. Is that right? I'm not even sure that's the same, like...
Alright. So, we checked out quite a few things in this episode, but I think I'm out of time for this one. Oh boy. Well, it's good to see that the Hakunk and Yehat are getting along well and have been fairly well fleshed out. So anyway, still got a few more things to do, but I'm gonna have to end this episode here. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and until next time.